On July 31st, basically at the end of this month, a Uranus North Node conjunction is happening in the sign of Taurus. We should all be expecting some major shifts on the global stage. Uranus in astrology is known as the planet of rebellion. It's called the awakener. It is a planet of quirkiness. It's about innovation. It's about sometimes social and political upheaval. It's about a necessary break from tradition. It's about rebellion. It's about change. It's about doing things differently because what we're currently doing is not working for us. So when Uranus, planet of rebellion, is uniting with a karmic North Node sign of Taurus, then you should expect some major changes around resources, money, and how we define stability for us as a whole, as a group. We should all be expecting some major cultural and societal changes, and a lot of those changes are going to be pushing all of us out of our comfort zones. It's going to be a crazy time with a lot of volatility. A lot of what we knew and accepted as safe and comfortable is going to be going out of the window. A lot of the traditions that we used to follow are not going to be working for us anymore. Just to give you an idea, the last time Uranus moved through Taurus, here in the United States, we experienced the Great Depression, and that went on from 1929 to 1939. So all of us are going to have to really dig deep and find some strength to be able to make it through this turbulent time, because it will be just that, a lot of turbulence around concerns regarding resources, money, food, and stability. You know, as you remember from the Great Depression, you know, some of us are still suffering from that because a lot of the trauma that came from that experience got passed down from generations to generations. It would not be unusual if we experience another stock market crash and if we experience a lot of concerns around money and resources. It also would not be unusual if we started relating to money in a very different way. You know, this could be the beginning of that transition away from what we understood to be the best way to handle money, which is cash and savings and bonds and investments, and making that switch into Bitcoin and more cryptocurrencies as the way of the future. Science, money, and how we establish security is changing. The world is changing. Our viewpoint is changing. Even the fact that the U.S. is becoming more open about talking about UFOs, and how the U.S. is becoming more open about, you know, sending the elite to other planets. And there's literal plans right now being made to send people to other planets in the universe. We've been working from home since the beginning of the pandemic. For most of us, life hasn't gone back to what it used to be. So we should expect some more transitions with that.